everyone, welcome to my channel, The I Factor. Today's video is all about the top 10 things that you should carry with you at all times when you're out of home and on the move. And I personally carry these things with me and they have helped me when I really needed them. So if you want to find out what my list of top 10 items are, just keep watching this video. The first thing that I never forget to carry with me is a bottle of water. I know it sounds really simple and straightforward, but my water bottle does not just contain water, but it also has a little bit of pink Himalayan sea salt, which is what there is today. Or I add in a few chia seeds or fenugreek seeds the day before and take my water along. So what happens is that I not only get the hydration from the water, but I also get the nutrition from the chia seeds and fenugreek seeds, which is a great way to, just get in some extra nutrients when you're out of home and on the move. So this is something that I never leave home without. The second thing that I never leave home without is my multi-purpose handmade cream. So I make this cream myself because I have a friend who is a beekeeper and he's kind enough to send me some beeswax whenever I need it. I just give him a call and then he delivers to me this high quality beeswax. And I add in a couple of other ingredients and make my multi-purpose cream and put it into this pot and carry with me all the time. So I'm going to soon make a tutorial on how I make my beeswax cream so that you can make some yourselves. And this is something that's great because it serves all purposes, and I typically don't like to have too many creams for my hands, my neck, my face or whatever, and this pot serves all my purposes, and this is something that I just never leave home without. The third thing that I never leave home without is this Stevia dispenser. So Stevia is a great alternative to refined sugar, and this is something that is really good because it does not spike your insulin as much as sugar does. And sometimes I'm out with friends having a coffee and I want to sweeten my beverage. So instead of just pouring in the sugar from the sugar sachets that are given over there, I just put in 2 or 3 of these pellets and I'm good to go. And also I don't have the guilt of insulin spike or the bad effects that sugar has to give me. So I'm really happy having Stevia. You can also use xylitol as an alternative, but I try not to use aspartame because that is chemically manufactured, and what chemically manufactured things are just not good for the body. So this is something that I stick to and I carry with me at all times. The fourth thing that I always have with me is a bunch of passport size pictures. So these things are always sitting in my wallet because you never know when you have to fill out a form or submit a document with your passport size picture. So instead of just running to a place where you can get yourself pictured when you're not ready or looking your best, I think it's a great thing to carry around in your wallet. And this is something that is always in my wallet and I never leave home without. The fifth thing that I always have with me is a bunch of adhesives. So these are things that are oft ignored and we don't even remember to carry them around until we have a wound or a cut that we need to put a plaster on. And then suddenly we realize, oh, I have to have them or I should have had them. So these are things that are always sitting in my wallet because you never know when you need them. And these are things that I think are super important for everyone to have in their purses. And continuing with the list of things that are super important and that can easily fit in your wallet are these bunch of safety pins. So safety pins are obviously things like adhesives that we never really bother to think about until we have to suddenly fix a buckle or just mend a tear, and then suddenly we realize that, oh, we should have had these in our wallets. So these are obviously super weightless almost and easy to carry in your wallets. You can just leave them and forget them until you need them. So these are things I never leave home without. And number 7 is a good pair of sunglasses. So these are good quality UV protective lenses, and this was a good investment I made. So earlier I used to always wear sunglasses that actually looked cool, but I didn't really care about the UV protective nature of these lenses until I bought this pair of sunglasses. So ever since I started wearing them, I noticed the difference between wearing just normal lenses to wearing good quality lenses like these ones. And so now I stick to this and I always have just one good quality pair of sunglasses in my bag at all times. And number 8 is a scrunchie. So this black satin scrunchie is something I made myself, and this is something that is always there in my bag. So sometimes I let my hair loose because I'm feeling really nice and happy about it, and I realize that it's either too windy or it's too hot and I'm feeling sweaty and I need to tie my hair up. So the scrunchie really comes in handy, and this is something that I think is important for all those with long hair or even just hair that needs to be tied up time to time. So this is something I never leave home without. And number 9, this I think is one of the most important things that is 100% with me at all times, and I never forget it, and that is just a simple fabric tote bag. So this tote bag I made myself, obviously, because I like to do handmade things, and this is really good because I know that I'm contributing to the environment by not taking in the plastic bags that are abundantly available everywhere in stores today. I think that we use a lot of plastic, but there is not so much responsibility on how we dispose of the plastic. So I think by carrying my bag at all times, I'm contributing to the environment, and I really feel happy about it. So this is something that I never leave home without. And the 10th thing that I think personally is really important is to carry a couple of tablets and vitamins with you. So I carry some aspirin tablets because sometimes I have headaches. I try not to take medicine whenever I have a slight headache, but sometimes it's maybe a little too much to bear, and then I just pop in my own medicine instead of having to run to a shop to buy some medicine. And also I have vitamin and omega tablets every morning before I get set to work, but sometimes in a hurry I forget. And then during the day when I'm having a sip of water, I remember that I haven't taken my vitamins for that day, and then I just pop in the pills. So I think it's great to carry your medicines with you at all times because you never know when you need them. This box was actually a box of spirulina or chlorella tablets which got emptied, and I really didn't want to dispose of this box because I knew I could use it for some other purposes, and I think this serves me greatly because now I've replaced it with my vitamin pills. So this is something that I never leave home without. I just like get empty, and then I tell him, hey Alex, I want some beeswax. So whenever I'm running low. So this is something that never leaves home without me, or I never leave home without. So these little guys are so cool to carry, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we realized that we should have had them. Oh, one just fell down. Oops. So that was the list of my top 10 items. What do you think of them? Do you think there are other things that you should always carry with you at all times? Let me know in the comments section below. Also, please feel free to subscribe to my content by clicking on the link down here. And if you want to watch more of my videos, the link up there is where you have to click. So I'll see you very soon in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.